want to talk about the different things that I'm doing in my third trimester to help with natural labor and birth. This is my second birth, and with my first one I did all natural. For the most part, a lot of things that I'm doing this time around are the same, but I'll explain how they're different as I go. In the third trimester, especially if you're trying to do a natural birth, there are a lot of different things that you can do since you're not going to be inducing your labor, just to help to speed up your labor. When you first find out you're pregnant, some of the main things that they tell you, oh, you need to make sure you're taking DHA, and of course your multivitamins, your vitamin D, your vitamin C, your folate. I want to talk about my favorite prenatal multivitamin. In my first pregnancy, during the second trimester, I got hyperemesis gravidarum, I think it's called, and basically it's something very, very small percentage of women actually get when they're pregnant. And I was passing out, which was really scary, and it didn't feel good at all. And I was in and out of the emergency room getting IVs. I couldn't hold anything down. I lost a lot of weight. I was very, very sick. The prenatals that I was taking at the time were like these big old horse pills. The cool thing about them, they are vitamin chews. They're non-GMO, USDA organic. I love this brand anyway, Garden of Life. They're vegan, which is really important to me because I am vegan. So I know that it doesn't have anything extra in there that I'm trying to avoid. But one of the things I remember reading on the review was one girl said, "These are so delicious and I get to eat 4 every day." And I remember laughing and being like, I get to eat 4 every day. But yeah, I would write the same thing. I get to eat 4 every day. They're so good. So definitely, if you don't like your multivitamin or you're looking for a multivitamin, I recommend these completely. Second thing, where is that here? Which isn't always something that comes up about it's recommended, but I definitely think it should be, is probiotics. This is the same company, Garden of Life, and these are the prenatals. As you go through the different phases in pregnancy, sometimes you have a harder time going to the bathroom. These can help, and also help keeping your immune system up. You just take one day, definitely with a meal. Another thing from this company is their B12 spray. Especially being vegan, I think this is great even if you're not pregnant. Recently, I watched a really great documentary called The Game Changer. One of the interesting things that they talked about was B12, and that it's actually found in dirt, and it's dirt on your vegetables and your fruits and meat that has the B12, but our dirt now is so contaminated with all the different toxins and chemicals, and so it's actually better to take a supplement. So this is definitely one that I really, really recommend if you are looking for a B12 supplement. It's yummy. This is the Papaya Enzyme. If you get acid reflux, these really help. So in the middle of the night, if I wake up and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't sleep, I'll pop a couple of these and they help immediately. Usually in the first trimester, but definitely the third trimester when you can't like stand or walk or sit or eat or not eat without getting indigestion. So I love these ones. Around 35 weeks, my midwife had recommended to start taking a 5W. It was really hard for me to find this actually. I did find it on Amazon, and this was the only one that I could find. But basically, it's actually supposed to help to tone your uterus and to prepare you for childbirth. It can give you more Braxton Hicks contractions, and to be honest, this pregnancy, I have definitely been getting way stronger contractions. And so when they say to start with 2, you can take like 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening, or take them both together. But it says to build up to 6, and I don't take 6. Definitely not. My contractions are fine so far. But that is a great one for helping to tone your uterus. This one also, evening primrose oil. It's an essential fatty acid. What it does is it helps soften your cervix, and it actually helps with effacement and dilation. So with these, they also recommend to insert them all the way up to your cervix. And when I did this the first time, I put a light days pad, and that was not enough. So if you want to help to soften your cervix and help with the effacement, definitely use the big pad. I've played lots of sports and had plenty of cramps, and wow, nothing as painful as the light cramps I've gotten while pregnant. So this one is called Natural Calm. This is the raspberry lemon flavor. It's vegan also, non-GMO. It's a magnesium supplement, and most people really don't get enough magnesium anyway, so that is great. But I take this in the evening, and wow, the days I don't take it is a big difference. So if you are getting cramps, this is amazing. Raspberry leaf tea is really great for your third trimester. They say to start with a cup a day and work up to 4 cups a day. And it actually also can cause those contractions. This brand I love. It's Earth Mama Angel Baby Organics. It's their Third Trimester Tea. Now, this one is a mix of a few different things. I have red raspberry leaf tea. I actually just ran out. It was the Yogi brand, which I love that brand. I love their tea, and I love their little messages on each of their tea bags. So right now what I do is I take one of these with a red raspberry tea from Yogi at night before I go to bed. And the reason is because this one actually has chamomile in it, so it kind of gives you that calming effect for sleep, which is good. But this one is organic red raspberry, organic stinging nettle leaf, organic oat straw, organic spearmint, organic rose hips, organic chamomile, and organic alfalfa. With the nettle leaf, I had gotten the nettle tea, I had gotten this because it has iron, magnesium, and calcium in it. Apparently, like, not everybody recommends it for pregnancy, so it's something to talk to your midwife or OBGYN about. This is elderberry syrup. This is elderberry, raspberry leaf, turmeric, cinnamon, clove, ginger, galangal, I don't know what that is, and agave. And so basically elderberry, it's super delicious, but it helps boost your immune system. And especially like right now, we're in December, and this is like cold and flu season because you're not getting as much vitamin D, but it's packed with vitamins and antioxidants. It helps with inflammation, stress. It helps protect your heart. It has a lot of different health benefits, but it's supposed to help prevent and ease cold and flu symptoms. So any help we can get with our immune system over here while we're pregnant, for sure. This is something else that I take, not every day, but this is my protein mix. Also Garden of Life. They should be paying me for this, but I love their products. It's raw organic proteins and greens. So it's non-GMO, it's organic, and it's vegan. It's sweetened with stevia as well. And basically it's got a list of like all the different stuff in there. Organic pea, organic sprouted brown rice, organic chia, organic navy bean, organic lentil bean, organic garbanzo bean, alfalfa grass juice, organic spinach, organic kale, organic broccoli, carrot, and beet. And then 1.5 billion live probiotics and 13 enzymes. So when you're pregnant, they say that you should up your dose of protein. So especially being on a plant-based diet, that's where I get most of my proteins, the same place that animals get theirs. Typically, an adult should only get 20 grams of protein. I mean, unless you're like seriously like weightlifting or like super active, of course, you may need a little bit more. But anything that any excess protein that you're getting, actually your body doesn't just get rid of it. If it can't use it, it converts it to sugar. But when you're pregnant, depending on your weight, you need 40 to 70 grams of protein instead. So a little extra protein there. that is everything I have for now. And I will be doing a couple more before I give birth to this baby. I'm 39 weeks, so not much longer. Look at this big old belly. But I hope that some of this was helpful for you. If there's anything that you're taking, maybe I don't know about, that you'd like to share, please let me know. Or maybe you have a better brand or something that you like better. But if this was helpful for you, please like it, share it, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.